Well, let's not let the magic stop there.
Yo, man, you gotta do something with that wig. Yo, Gene Simmons, yo, what the hell are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce one half of RWA's former member of the most popular tag team Purplicious, now representing the congregation of greatness, being accompanied to the ring by professional wrestling's last fight manager, greatness himself, Mr. Chad Epic. He is the Bohemian. Eddie Vegas.
Folks, for those of you that have been watching, you know that the Brotherhood of Pumpolicious has dissolved into another personal grudge. And you know, with Chad Epic stirring the pot, Commissioner, I want to say that this is a friendship that could have been saved.
The problem is, Eddie Vegas, he drank the Kool-Aid. That's what happened. And sometimes it tastes sweeter for others.
Well, I understand his lust for power. I understand his hunger to be higher up the power rankings. But man, to turn your back on your brother, somebody that you came up with.
You know, I'm not condoning it, but everybody's path to the top is different. And here comes a man with a score to settle. Wait a minute, coming from the opposite side.
Johnny Motta wanting to be absolutely nowhere near Eddie Vegas.
He's got a trash can full of weapons, it looks like.
Until this very moment. You know, I know that our security staff had quite a handful in restraining both of these guys early on, well before the bell. It was hell on wheels. But Johnny Motta's not having any of it.
This thing's gonna get nasty in a hurry, and he just smacked Chad Epic across the face.
I want to see more of that.
I wasn't upset about it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Commissioner. This is, in fact, a hardcore match.
Anything goes.
So, technically speaking, there's nothing to stop Chad Epic from getting involved.
Yes, you are correct.
Commissioner, I don't think that's a good judgment call. But look like it's a little...
Maybe so, but I'm not going to question just how swole, you know, Johnny Motta is. And if he's holding a chair in his hand, I don't see why he can't wrap it over Chad Epic's head as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with that too. The blatant disrespect. Guys, this is legacy. Come on, if there's ever a day to put personal grudges aside and compete like gentlemen, this is the night.
This is going to continue to be a war of words.
Contest officially underway. Johnny Motta looking to lock up. Eddie Vegas looking to throw hands. These bulls now collide in the middle of the ring. You can see that this is a battle for dominance early on.
And these guys jockeying for position in not even a collar and elbow tie. These guys are in a clinch, it looks like.
This is a war that not even our official wants anything to do with. Now, granted, the rules are a little bit laxed here. This is a no disqualification. Anything goes matchup.
He's choking him. He's trying to end his life.
Ooh, the brute strength of Eddie Vegas on display.
That was impressive.
I mean, from a blatant chokehold, he fights his way out.
And forced his opponent face down. Better yet, forced his former best friend face down on the mat.
Using those ropes with a little extra stank. Throws a nice size penalty kick to the temple of Johnny Motta.
You know, these guys at one time were one of the most, they won most popular tag team this year.
that was shades of a few months ago. The fiscal year now begins anew here tonight.
How quickly things have changed.
You're not joking, pal.
These guys are just throwing blows.
I think what's holding Motta back thus far is he's trying to fight Eddie Vegas' fight. Now, granted, things are not going to be technical.
And that'll happen when emotion gets the best of you.
But he needs another strategy, Mike.
Absolutely, I agree. Well, I think Eddie Vegas is busted open.
We're not even 2 minutes into this matchup, and things have gotten ugly several times over. Charging knee right into the midsection.
Goes low with that one.
Johnny Motta calling for more punishment.
Yes, he doesn't know when to quit. And he's laying it in with those shoulders to the gut.
Things have slowed down dramatically, and I
Crowd
want to
is really
say,
silent.
well, I think they're scared. You know, this is a bit unnerving. This is a bit
Because the
tough
fans
to.
didn't want to see this. They didn't want it to come to this. They didn't want to see Pumpalicious dissolve like this.
Ooh, Motta charging in with a double heel drop kick right to the gut of Eddie Vegas. Whipping him off into the ropes here. Big swing and a miss with that clothesline.
Misdirection off the ropes. Oh, and both men down.
That was a collision of absolute humanity.
I felt that one over here in the booth, Bobby Rossi.
Now Eddie Vegas rolling out to the outside. There are no countouts in this matchup, folks. There's nothing preventing him from taking a few-minute break if he'd like.
Taking a more hardcore approach, so to speak.
He looks to get an earful in with Chad Epic, who I'm sure has got plenty of heinous plans designed. Johnny Motta.
Oh my God! I think the ref should check on him.
Johnny Motta, not knowing his own limitations,
Throwing
throws.
caution to the wind.
Oh man, looking to launch himself onto Eddie Vegas.
And that is why we call it high risk. That could be what costs him in this match, Bobby Rossi. And the tide has turned in this match.
I mean, say what you will about Eddie Vegas. If I were in his shoes, I would want to capitalize as well. I mean, I'm not so sure I'd turn my back on my brother like this, but hindsight 2020.
Oh, man, that was rough to watch, Bobby Rossi.
And look at this. Adding insult to injuries, Chad Epic.
Oh. Sidesteps him and throws him onto Chad's chair.
These two bulls are just hucklebuckling one another with complete disregard for one another's safety, one another's well-being. You've been in several matches before, Mikey. You've been in competitions. This is not a competition. This is not a bout.
This is now fight. This is life or death. This is the real deal. It's not about the pageantry. It's not about the championships. It's simply just finding out, for lack of a better way to put it, it's simply to find out who's Marty and who's Sean.
Both of these men having a pissing contest in the middle of the Chop Shop 2.0. The action has spilled out towards the arena area. Now, our fans are in some pretty nasty danger, if you ask me. Eddie Vegas now taunting the family of Johnny Motta.
Now this is getting out of hand.
You know, we saw Kellen Thomas taking these same measures earlier on against AJP. This really grinds my gears, honestly. This is getting my goat. This is our legacy, Mike.
What is that?
Tire?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, who the hell took apart the playground? We've got ourselves a tire swing here.
Oh, and he cracks him over the back with the chain.
A rusty chain at that.
Choking him up now.
Johnny Motta is going to need himself a tetanus shot and possibly a gurney. Do we have a medic on site?
Oh, I'm sure we do.
You're sure? You're the commissioner, for crying
I'm
out
telling you
loud.
right now, I'm sure we do. I'm sure of it.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Johnny Motta just speared Eddie Vegas into that trash can, and he collided with it, cranium first.
These guys are both laid out, splat, smack, dab. Johnny Motta looks like he's got something in mind here.
And our camera might not catch it, but it looks as if Chad Epic has something in mind as well, which leaves Mr. Motta at a severe disadvantage. He's got himself a hold of that chain.
Looks like he's going to return the favor with that tire. Oh, man, what's it going to be?
And the crowd is getting restless. You can tell that the atmosphere here is very uneasy.
Oh, what's this going to be?
This is not good. This is tough to watch. This is tougher to call.
We got two chairs put together almost like a table. Oh, my God. Wait a minute, what's he
having
doing?
second thoughts.
Oh, Motta, this is not the time to have second thoughts.
Well, he's looking back at the history that these two have together. They came up in this industry as brothers. For things to boil down like this, it's
a tough decision to make, but Bobby, he's got to pull the trigger. And now he's blaming it on Chad Epic.
Oh, God! He just broke a trophy over his face.
Oh, no. Pump handle. Oh, through the chairs. Pump handle slam.
Oh, my Lord.
Puts the foot across the chest. Disrespect. I can't believe this.
The questions we have been asking ourselves, folks, have been answered. We know damn right well the intensity that both of these men bring to the dance, but we also know damn right well the hatred that exists between these two. And Mike, yeah, I'm biased, but that shit stirrer Chad Epic has everything to do with the blood being spilt in this ring.
Look, I'm not denying it. I didn't say I'm proud of what just happened. Look, I'm going to have to talk to Derek Simonetti and T. Phoenix, and we're going to find out. We are going to figure out what needs to be done about Chad Epic, because you're absolutely right. There is no reason for this blood to be spilled in the ring like this tonight.
Johnny Motta has just been made to look like a Muppet in front of his own family. Having those second thoughts, having a change of heart, costed him dearly. I hope he's okay, and I hope that we see him soon. Well, folks, we're going to cut away at this point in time. We have got a lot more action on tap for you coming up next.